Good afternoon, rail fanners. Super Concept here, and we're here at the road scale rails around Brownsville. Oh yes, I'm going for a freight work, not just a passenger work much. And let's wait for the game to load, and it's completely loaded out. So if I'm going to be finding out with some trains, you can still sprint and pressing hold shift to sprint and run away from any other bad guys or something. There's a lot of things that I'm going to be working some freight work. So this is not actual a tour, so whoever it is, and we just have been aware that the track switchers are not working due to the subject for a change of a logo. And this time, let's take a look for a tour with these trains. Expect this one, and it's officially under development. It was a subdivision, so if you guys remember for the subdivision in my showroom. So let's take a quest for a tour for myself, and let's start with these here, and we're gonna be starting right over here in the freight yard and come onto the other track, and there's homes as well, and looks like we're going for north, south, east, and west. So this must be the north side of this way. And another one, it must be the far, much more. I really nothing that I want to say. And as long as I could, there is one BNSF, four BNSF trains, and some tankers, and some I really know, and some kind of other stuff. I just accidentally coupled all of these, and we got some a pretty intense box cars, which is really big, and come into that kind of really corner for a turnaround loop, and down inside right here into the crossing into the winter area. This must be the winter area that it was created by the Snow Queen, or it's just kind of pretty much whatever it is. And there is another turnaround loop, and whatever it is, there is might able to find ourselves a field. There is a cargo one in the cargo yard as well, so we made onto the main line, and a few more straight and down to the bigger yard, which is kind of full of freight yard, and instead of these abandoned ones, and it might should able to get scrapped, by the way. And anyways, back into the main line, and there's one straight all over there, and exclusively it was absolutely a tour, and another one which should be a more bigger and more intense like this, and some of the cargo trains and lots of stuff, lots of things. And we just got a turnaround loop, and there's another one which is under development, and we got some stores and a house. There is a cargo yard right over there. There's one Amtrak, and we got some passenger trains, so which is I'm going to be doing this later. Another yard as well, and we got another things like something as always. And another one was actually there's a yard, a little yard for ourselves. So, and we got some cargos and open hoppers, and with some coils, and there's a turnaround loop as well, and another one, and everything goes. Before we're going here, so we got some freight cars and lots of stuff, and another one, and if we're going to be crossing the field, and make sure I won't able to know, so we got some other tracks and stuff, and we got the borders on, and some less of freight cars, and there's one BNSF, and I really know what is Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, and there are the outer track area, which is the cars might be able to travel in when they ran out of fuel until the cars get towed, or even cars wanted to deliver something. And looks like we're going for a field and heading towards to the cargo area, and I'm pretty means there are Norfolk Southern trains right there in the cargo area, so it's a little bit big for sometimes. Continuing straight off with the main line after we cross this bridge and across the lake and the crossing for the train crossing, and absolutely we're going to reach onto the end. There's white milk and white tanks, some less auto tracks and kind of freight stuff, and another yard as we teleported, and there was one teleported, the Canadian Pacific trains, and there's one thing that the BNR should, and we got to travel towards it. And when you think this teleporter was not able to get work, it looks like where is the another teleporter right there? And I should mean that was not able to be alone, and I'm not going to be finding ourselves for another teleporter in order to get onto this one and this island for the sky high, and I don't want to get here, and even I try to fly as high as possible, so I'm not going to be ruining some trains. We're almost the end of this video, so I'm just going to be coupled up with these BNSF trains, so let's get reverse, and we're just going to be heading out with some other kind of stuff, with some things. So let's do the DCC consist editor. So I'm going to be typing 6000, the train number 6000 train, and I'm not going to be able to get too much. 6001 train, and we just officially couple for these trains. So let's a little bit reverse at this and couple up with these freight cars and other stuff, and looks like we are ready to go, and no one ever is going to be seeing this, like everything that should we go on. And look how the train will be get right here in Brownsville, and looks like the train won't be able to get stuck right there. And absolutely, this train is free to go until the next one comes, and it won't be coming so much well, so I have to slow down, and I'm not going to take it so much seriously. And looks like we're starting for the tanker freight work until they're reaching to the crossing, and we're just able to put 50% per throttle, and looks like we're heading for the Winter Valley, and right there in this one, so the crossing should be right over there in this winter area. Since we passed the winter area, and the train should stop right here since I stopped this train, and because of this switcher was not absolutely fixed, it was absolutely broken as well. And maybe that's it for this video, so I'm going to be typing 0, and efficiently I'm not going to do freight work as well, so maybe very next time as well. So I'm not going to do work some stuff and other passengers like that. So anyways, that's it for this video. So if you enjoy, and let me know down here, and you want to see this game, so here we go. Just click right here down into the description below, so even you have to play this in this game link, so even I won't able to derail everything, so everything will be just fine as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So thank you for watching and for all your support, which will be Chipper Concept will be signing off, and I'll talk to you all later.